city officials, our mayors. 70% of the public schools in the Portland area, more than 300, have a formal church partner at the invitation of our school superintendents because of the difference they've seen there. There's a foster care initiative that's radically changing the foster care system in Oregon. There's a refugee care collective. So on the service side, in a place like Portland, it's really, really important that we be doers of the word and demonstrate the gospel as well as share it. That speaks to people in Portland that are very cynical at times about the gospel. And so we've seen the service continue, we've seen the prayer continue, we have an evangelism team, and we do regular evangelistic events and equipping people. So if it can happen in Portland, Oregon, it can definitely happen in West Michigan.
We believe that. We believe, absolutely. Thanks, Kevin. So we had 3 initiatives going. One was the community service, bringing the love of Christ to the needs of the community. The other was the proclamation of the gospel, the good news of Jesus Christ, evangelism. And the other one was the prayer initiative. So I'm going to ask 3 of our leaders in those particular initiatives to come to the platform and just share a little bit about perhaps what happened, but what we're looking forward to in the future. So we have Colleen. Colleen heads Alpha Grand Rapids, which is a special ministry in our town to broken men and to broken women. And then Levi Park's going to talk a little bit about the evangelism section, and Randy Heckman about prayer. Colleen.
Thank you. They offered me a job of leading broken people because I'm the first one to be author of brokenness, for sure. And you know, this effort of One West Michigan was so important to my heart, as I think there's 2 things I can get around: unity in the body of Christ and serving others. And most of all, that we had this theme of One West Michigan, not that some people go and serve others, but that all of us serve together each other. And I have been blessed to watch that. The mission that came out of it was to link, to educate, and mobilize the local church in order to seek the shalom of Jesus in West Michigan. And I am here to tell you that seeking shalom is beautiful. It's just amazing to do together. So we had 3 key initiatives. We did affordable housing, we talked about church-school partnerships, and we talked about racial equity. And as I thought of a story to share with you tonight, nothing's more personal to me than my own. So I was part of the racial equity group that met over the last year and talked about what do we do in order to understand people that are maybe different than ourselves. And I just have to tell you that God revealed so much of His Spirit to me in the process. He changed me. He broke me. He gave me a new vision for how I can engage people that are different than myself. And for that, I am so thankful. I'd encourage you to join the conversation. You can look at onewestmichigan.org, and you can also check on your sheet that you received tonight that says that you're interested in serving together West Michigan. Thanks.
Great. Thank you. We also, we've heard sort of a common thread, right? God's divine appointments. And then also we've heard that many of these people who came to Christ were brought by somebody, right? I have the privilege of being a prayer counselor. And again, I prayed that night and said, Lord, give me the right person to talk to. If there is somebody who raises their hand in my area that I could, just share with. We just put our oldest daughter in college. She's 18 years old. And so, we've gone through that, that system and how that's working, and just seeing her faith grow. And so when the gospel was given on Saturday night, this young girl raised her hand, and she was right there next to me, and I noticed that nobody was talking to her. So I said, well, I'll talk to her. Her name was Hannah. And she shared with me that she'd been to church just maybe a handful of times in her life. She's 19 years old. She had just started college, and her friend drove her 2 hours and brought her here to Cityfest, and she found Christ that night, and I was able to pray with her. So again, time and time we see that little thread of God's appointments, but we also see something else, is that Cityfest was not an event. We never really wanted the leadership did not want that. It's a movement, and it's really just an elevation of the water level of the city gospel movement that's been going for years. God's been working here for many years and will continue working, but this was just a point in time where people came together in a concerted effort. And so it's really relationship evangelism done in a concerted effort. And so, as we went through this movement, over 2,300 people went through evangelism training, which is really awesome to see people